guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited to bring a laundry organization video to you. One of my subscribers named Melody requested this a little while ago, and so I figured it's time to just buckle down and let's do this. To thank Melody for all her support of my channel. She's gone above and beyond to spread the word about my channel, and so I was really flattered when she requested a video on laundry organization. And my reply back to her was that it's actually my favorite chore. And I know there's probably a lot of groans and people are saying, really? And that's what she said, really? Like, are you serious? But it is. I've always loved laundry, and it's never been a chore to me. So I guess one of the things I like about laundry is that you're making something dirty clean and fresh, and I love the smell of fresh laundry, and I love the feeling of putting it all away and having it all completed until the next time. So call me crazy, but I love doing laundry. So, having said that, I would like to go through some of my best tips for organizing and just getting the job done. So come along with me today if you would like to find out my secret tips and tricks on how I do my laundry. My first tip for you is have a way to collect your laundry. Now this may sound simple, but unless you have one of those chutes that you just throw everything in and it ends up in your laundry room, then you need a way to collect your laundry and get it down to the laundry room. I have a basket in my bathroom just for dirty towels and wash rags. I also have a hamper for my husband and I in our bedroom for our dirty clothing. And then I have another basket in the kitchen that collects dirty dish rags and towels from the kitchen, and also any cleaning rags that I may have used. It all goes into that basket in the kitchen. When I had kids at home, they each had their own laundry basket in their bedroom. And here's a tip for you. Have your kids take their laundry to the laundry room. Don't collect everybody's laundry. That's something very simple that they can do to help. So have your kids take the laundry to the laundry room. You can take yours and your husband's and the towels, collect up the towels, or maybe even assign that to one of your kids. My next tip is once you get the dirty laundry to your laundry room, have a sorting system there. Now what I like to do is I have big hampers, which I will show you. And I bought 3 of them. One is for my towels, one is for colors, and the third one is for whites. I don't separate out darks and colors like my mom does. I just throw them all in together on cold. But whatever you decide your categories are going to be, it's nice to have a separate bin or hamper or whatever you choose. You could find something cute that goes with your decor. I like those hampers on the little caster wheels. But whatever you decide, just have it very simple so you can sort down in your laundry room. My next tip is when you put your laundry into your washing machine, set a timer. I have a smartphone, so I like to set my timer right on my smartphone because it's always with me in my pocket. But whatever you choose, do not count on your memory because that will fail you. Unless you are super good at keeping track of time, which I'm not, you will need a timer. So have you ever forgotten about your laundry and gone down hours or days later and it stinks because you forgot to put it in the dryer? This will save you from that grief. Set a timer. Now, if your washing machine is like mine, it will tell you how long the load will take. So I usually just add 5 minutes because I've found that sometimes it takes up to 5 minutes longer than the estimate. If you do not have the luxury of the time being told to you on your washing machine, then just figure out by timing a load how long it generally takes and then set your timer accordingly. My next tip is when you transfer your laundry to the dryer, also set a timer. I like to hang up some of my clothing that might shrink, certain delicates. I don't dry everything for the full dryer load. If you do, then just simply set your timer for how long you want it to be in the dryer, and then that will be your reminder to go back down and get your laundry out of the dryer. If you, like me, like to hang certain things up to dry, then just set your timer for how long until you want to go and hang up part of the load. So I usually set my timer for 13 minutes. I go down, get out my delicates or anything that might shrink and hang it up, and then continue drying the rest of my load. I'll set the timer again for how long I anticipate it will take. Again, my dryer will give me an estimate, and that way I don't forget about it and I can go down and get it right out of the laundry before it gets all wrinkly and messy. My next tip is to fold or hang and put your laundry away immediately. There's nothing worse than having it hanging over your head where you've done the hard part of washing the clothes and drying the clothes, and then you leave it sit around in a basket for a couple days. Something that will help with this is to make sure that you have room in your closets and in your drawers to put the items that you have just laundered. If you are procrastinating because it's too hard to put away, then you have too much stuff in your drawers, in your closet. And that would be my starting point, to declutter and make it manageable so that putting your clothes away is a breeze. So that's basically my routine from start to finish. And now I'm going to give you some special tips that I've learned over all my years of doing laundry. Tip number 1 is figure out how many loads you generally do a week, and then make a decision if you want to do them all in one day or if you want to split them up throughout the week. I just keep it simple. Since I have these hampers in my basement, when they're full, I do a load. Some people like to do a load every day and might have need of that if their family is large enough. So if that's the case, just plan on doing a load every day. If you don't need to do a load every day, figure out how often you need to do laundry to keep up with it, and then do it. My next tip is if you have almost a full load and you want to do laundry that day, throw in some extra things that you can watch for that need washed just occasionally. Like in the winter or at the end of winter, you could throw in your scarves, hats, gloves. You could throw in off-season jackets, blankets, whatever. Just always be on the lookout for something that you can throw in if you're in the mood to do laundry, which I always am, and you don't have a full load, then look for something to throw in to make it a load. My next tip is something I kind of touched on a little bit already, but don't start the laundry process unless you have time to complete the whole process. You're just going to frustrate yourself and end up with wrinkly or smelly clothes that didn't get put in the dryer or didn't get hung up or folded right away. So just make a commitment that you're going to do it from start to finish. Just one load. That's all I'm asking. My next tip is to buy detergent and fabric softener and what other products you use that are pleasant to you and that makes it fun and enjoyable. Scents that you love. It makes all the difference. I buy stuff that I really love the smell of, and then your clothes smell like that. It's a pleasant experience. Your laundry room smells good. All the way around, it's a win. And my last tip is just to remind you to go through your clothes regularly, your drawers and your closets, and make sure you're clearing out things that you no longer love no longer fit, no longer wear for whatever reason. I listened to a podcast, it's called A Slob Comes Clean. And I just love the way she has such a common sense approach to everything. She has a concept, I'm not sure what she calls it, I don't remember exactly, but it's basically, I'm going to call it the container concept. And what her thoughts are is, you have a container, and when it's full, that means you need to get rid of something. So it can relate to all aspects of life. For instance, if you have a drawer of utensils and it's overflowing, then you have too many utensils. Whatever your defined space is, that's as many or as much as you are allowed to have. So let's think about that as it applies to laundry. If your closet's full, you don't get any new clothes until you get rid of some of the old ones. If your drawer is full, you have to clean it out. And I even take it a step further. If I buy a new article of clothing, I try to get rid of 2 items of clothing. That's really helped me to decide, do I really need this new piece of clothing? Do I really want it? And do I have something that I'm willing to get rid of? We're heading into my upstairs bathroom now. In my closet. And I just wanted to show you, I keep a little square basket right here. And that's where I put my towels, my dirty towels. And a little tip, if you have a wash rag that's wet, you can just hang it over the edge until it's dry. And that's how I collect my dirty towels. Also, here's another tip. Make sure that you have plenty of hooks to hang your wet towels. You don't want to put wet towels in your basket and have them get all stinky and musty smelling. I have these hooks on the back of my bathroom door. This is in our extra bedroom, and this is where my husband hangs his bath towels to dry. When the kids lived at home, they each had hooks on the back of their door. So that's a big help, getting all of the towels out of the bathroom, because that can add up to a lot, especially if you only have one bathroom. We're down on location in my laundry room. Now, my laundry room's not fancy at all, but these are the hampers that I mentioned. I have 3 of them. They are hand labeled with just index cards, towels, colors, and whites. And as you can see, there is a hanging rod there that I can hang my partially dried clothing on so they don't shrink. This is my washer and dryer area, and I just wanted to give you a little tip here. I thrifted this cute little tray in one of my thrift hauls. I can link that video for you up above. And I like to buy the Big Tide at Sam's, and it's very messy, it drips, so I just put that on a tray. And then I have a Lazy Susan with my most used products. I have a sensitive skin laundry product for when I do my parents' laundry. My dad has sensitive skin. And then I have a couple stain release products there. This is my all-time favorite product. It's Downy Unstoppables, and I just have that in an old candle jar, and then I have a scoop in there so I can scoop it in. Here's a great tip for you. I have a dry erase marker, and you can actually write right on your washing machine if there's something that had a stain in and you want to remember to check it, or any little things like don't dry sweater, just write it right on your washer, and then it just comes off with a little bit of Windex. This is also an item that I thrifted, this cute little tray. That's where I keep my dryer balls. And then I also have Bounce if I want to use that, and some Kleenex. Up above I just have a couple shelves with extra products, cleaning products for upstairs. And then I thought this was a kind of cool tip here. I have these plastic crates that fit on my shelf perfectly, and I could put my old towels in for spills or washing the car or anything like that. And then I just put a nail up here, and I have a hand towel. Going over to the area above my sink, this is a handy dandy product. I have one here, and I also have one hanging up here. but that's to hang my delicates that I don't want to go through the dryer. Here's a handy dandy organization trick for you. In your clothing drawers, you can use shoe boxes to keep things separated. So I don't know if you can see them, but this is my sock drawer. There's a box here. I keep my longer socks in here. Then I have my little anklets in these two shoe boxes. And then I have my knee socks over here in another shoe box. And it leaves a little bit of space in front. So like I have my footies and a little bit of overflow of these kind of socks. And these are my yoga socks. So that's a cheap way to organize. Don't overlook shoe boxes. They're very underrated. Here's another tip for you. This is inside my closet door. Can you see this little hook? I think you can get these at the Dollar Tree. They're pretty inexpensive. Only problem with the way this one is mounted, I feel like I should tell you, it did ruin my woodwork here. It's all peeling off and I'm going to have to repair that when I paint. So it would be better if you could put something right on the door as a hook. After I've worn something, I put the hangers there, and that way when I go downstairs to the laundry room, I just grab all my empty hangers. And another handy tip I have for you, if you plan your outfit for the next day, just hang your outfit right on that hook and you'll be all set to go. This doesn't really have to do with laundry, but my husband hung up these awesome little hooks. It came all together on a board with 4 hooks, and I put my jewelry there. So I have 2 rows of those. So that's just a little bonus tip for you how I organize my jewelry. In my closet, I organize by what type of clothing. So right now I have all my capris here. I have pants and jeans. I have short sleeves, and then going back in my closet a ways, I have long sleeves. I also have a hook right here for my robe. That's my winter robe. I'll show you where I keep my summer robe. And then extra purses are on that hook as well. I've pared down to 3 purses, if you can believe that. Here's another little tip for you. I'm a firm believer in hooks on the backs of your doors. It's just wasted space otherwise. I keep my summer robe here on the first hook, my pajamas, workout clothes that I can wear again, and then clothes that I might wear again that aren't completely dirty, and then my painting clothes. Thanks for joining me today. I hope this helps you as you do your laundry. I hope it makes it a more pleasant experience, a more organized experience, and something you actually might look forward to now instead of dreading. If you like my content, I would ask that you would subscribe to my channel. Subscribing to my channel lets me know that you're interested in the information that I'm putting out. Also, if like Melody, you have a request for something that you would like me to talk about, then go ahead and put that in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and please like this video, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.